Yeah, Zelda 1, you know, it's, and this is very relative. Again, I'm not at the same level as I am in Z1, I guess, with this game, but Z1 does seem harder to me, I will say that. Again, I'm not at the same level, I realize, for both games, but as of right now, Z1 does seem harder, but on the flip side, I would say Z2 also has the potential to be way more frustrating, I think, too, in the speedrun sense. As of right now, though, I do like the Z1 speedrun. Whoops. Damn it. I'm okay, it's actually pretty cool today. It's, I think it's gonna get warmer this afternoon. I mean, feel free if you want to. I'm fine, thank you for asking. There are moments, if it just gets too hot, I'll just take off the hat, But yeah, Z1 is, like, super frustrating at times. It's... I don't know how to describe it. It's... The sources of frustration are definitely very different for both games. Like, this game, it definitely feels like... I don't know, it's... I'm trying to think, is there anyone else in chat who runs both? There's something about... I mean, let's see, this game, how do you get trolled? You get trolled with, like, the random movements. That's a big one that gets really annoying. Again, it's very easy to just, like, mislevel, too. I'm trying to think of what else has happened to me that's been really bad in some runs. Z1, I feel like it's more... it's funny, because I haven't even played it in a while, and I feel like I'm drawing a blank. Yeah, the time is definitely a factor, like I said, it's, And as you saw last stream, you know, I killed 2 runs 30, 40, 50 minutes into it, and like, and it was my fault too, it wasn't the game, it was completely my fault with the mislevel, and that, I remember the first time I did it, I was really salty. I was about to be like, screw it, I can't play this game anymore tonight. Like, I don't have that feeling with Z1, I don't know how to describe it. The Z1 trolling feels a little different, but I can't quite put my finger on how, like, what it is. Yeah, it's just easier to bail on it too, yeah. If it's like, you're like 1 or 2, 3, 4, and 5 minutes in, it's like, eh. Like this game, for example, the resets can come... Like, I'm not going for the P bag, but, you know, you could get double jarred in P1 and the run's dead. Like, that's just... that's just it. Like... And, you know, at least in Z1, like, if you're doing 3 first, for example, you could, you know, you have backups if you don't get... the global bombs. Like, you can still kind of futz your way through level 3, but this game, it's like, you're just done, like, the run is dead-zo. And if you don't have the right magic, or not enough lives... Oh, you jerks! I was gonna turn right. I should really get used to pause buffering more. And it's not like I have anything against it, it's just, for some reason, like, I just don't do it. It's the same thing in Z1, like, I never pause buffered during crazy moments. It just doesn't feel very natural, like, the movement. I'm rambling again a lot, so... I mean, it's something you can get used to, Alti, and welcome, and thank you for the follow also. Esquilius, thank you for the follow as well. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name, but please let me know if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. Oh dear. No! Irate Mexican. Welcome into Prawnzo's Pub. Whoops. Oh crap, I wasn't paying attention. That works! Thank you so much for the sub. That gets you every time. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. I remember you followed, I think, last stream, so appreciate the support. I'm glad you're enjoying things at the pub. Enjoy the emotes, enjoy the woos. One more, no. Hey, Beat Crones. Welcome in, how's your Catterday going? Yeah, that's just pure luck, I fully admit it. Dan, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Very kind of you, I appreciate that. Hey Julian, good morning. How's your Catterday going? Swordless, it's actually a surprisingly fun category. I hesitated running it for the longest time just because I thought it was insanity, but like once I learned it, it's funny. The dark nuts aren't even the worst problem. It's the whiz robes. For me, when it comes to swordless, the whiz robes are. I killed so many runs in level. I was about to say Palace 6, level 6, in swordless. For context, if you have not seen it, you can not quite beat, but you can pretty much get to Ganon in Zelda 1 completely swordless, and it's a fun category, a challenging one too. But it's not as crazy as you think. Like, once you get the arrows, it's not too bad, but it really does force you to get good at forcing bombs. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to do that run. That's one of the major, like... I viewed it as a good training mechanism for learning forcing better. And it was very helpful in that regard. Because you really have to keep track of your counts and... get resources when you... have to, I guess. If that... Oops! Jerk. But yeah, if you have any questions, Alti, I'm more than happy to help out. I'm not quite godly speedrunner like Green Mario, but I'm okay at Z1. I'm okay. Waiting for your pizza to come. Nice. What kind you get, Jewel? Yeah, that I guess can be. You're right. Now that I think about it, Nefarious, that's a potential source for trolling, which has happened to me absolutely in runs. You have like a count going, and all of a sudden you just a gel decides to move in the wrong direction, and your count is gone, and you're ripped to run. Which that happens in swordless. That's happened to me quite a bit in level 6, where again you just need to force bombs, otherwise you're just screwed. But the thing with forcing, like once you get used to the actual mechanic. One of the big things that really helped me was learning there are very good spots in Zelda 1 for forcing. Like, they're pretty easy setups from a count perspective. Z2 is an adventure. It's fun, though, man. I definitely recommend it, Green Mario, if you're interested in something a little different or new. It is a pain learning the route, though. There's a lot to learn. But I guess I had the same problem as Z1 too, now that I think about it, when I first learned it. Like, literally the first week was just me trying to learn the route. Yeah, there's a lot in Z1. I mean, Lack, of course, is, you know, very, very skilled Z1 runner. He's, pretty much like the undisputed world record holder in many categories, so... yeah, he makes the game look pretty easy, just with his skills, and... The thing that is really good about him that and I think that's a big part of the reason why he's such a great player at the game, is his consistency is just unreal. Like, he could pretty consistently bang out, like, times close to his PB, which is just crazy. Like, strike one. Oh yeah, you could definitely knock that down. I did not doubt that, Green Mario. It's fun, man. The overworld stuff is where I think I started saving a lot of time recently. Well, actually, no, it's a little bit of both. I'd say I'm like dying less in palaces. Ignore the last run that I just did, but you know, dying less and just not having to refer to maps so much was a big one for me too. But yeah, Nefarious, likewise, if you ever decide to try Z1 again, I'm more than happy to help out, so... Let's get lucky. Was it... Oh dear. Almost died. Thank you. Oh, I gotta be careful, there's gonna be leveling. That's what I meant to do the first time. Tetra has a great analogy for this boss. Imagine he's wearing a top hat. And just go for the imaginary top hat. Hitbox is super high, so... Oh yeah, it'd be my pleasure. Please, let me know, Nefarious. SMB1, how's that going? What's your time like? I tried learning SMB1. I quit after... I got a 510 and I'm like, I'm done. I can't play this game anymore. It was so stress-inducing for me, that game. I don't know. Speedrunning platformers is something I think I'm realizing is not quite my cup of tea. Like, I'm just tense the whole run. I couldn't relax when I was playing it. Because that's a game, obviously, like, one mistake, you're dead, you know, and the run's done. Kind of similar to this, but this, at least, as long as you're careful, shouldn't be able to kill a run that easily, theoretically. Rev, welcome. Happy Catterday, how are you? Oh, you just started this week, nice. Fast 4-2, which one's 4-2? I don't even remember. Is 4-2 the, is that where you do the wrong warp one? I think it is, but... where you take the bonks? I wonder if I remember even how to do that. Yeah, the, like, the pipe jumps, like, I could never nail them super consistently. Yeah, so like I said, this is where the time kind of comes back to normal range. I had a slow P1, though, but that's fine. Oh, yeah, yeah, so it's... yeah, it's a hard run. It's funny, because, like, you know, your time, like... I originally wanted a sub 5, you know, that's kind of like the goal that people shoot for, and... it doesn't seem like much either. You're like, oh, it's only like, you know, a few seconds, but you're like, well, the run itself is only 5 minutes, so you've really got to make some very drastic improvements. And for me, like, after playing it for a while, I was just like, I just wasn't having fun with it, so I was like, alright, you know what, I know when to, hold them, you know? I was like, alright, let's call it quits for now. Block clips. Wait, what are block clips? Wait, it has to be one? I'm drawing a blank. I just thought you were talking about Z1 for a second. I'm like, wait a minute. I was like, screen scrolls are easy. We can teach you that. I'm just kidding. Ah, that's fine. That's fine. And this, I still can never get this for the life of me, this walk. I always forget how to do it. That's not it. No! Thought I was good with the back spawn. Okay, this is not going well. If I take another encounter, I shouldn't get this reset happy. I want to, though. Alright, that'll be okay. Oh. Is that what they're called? I don't even remember. I was like... Are you talking about the one... again, bear with me. It's... I've apologized. It's been so long since I played that. Are you talking about the same thing as, like, a pipe jump, for example, that you would do in 8.4? I do remember kind of how to do that one, but not really. Yeah, the... well, I don't even know what those enemies are called, honestly. It's funny, I had the same thing with Z1 where I didn't know the names of any of the enemies for, like... probably until, like, a month or two in. I'm like, what are these jerks called? Yeah, exactly, yeah, like, I mean, once you even get to sub 5, it's like... it's such a tight field and such a competitive game, super optimized too, like, you basically have to be a task to be, like, amazing at it, which I was like... Are they Pulse voices? I guess they could be, I never thought about that. Because it is the same thing, it's kind of like a kitty bunny that jumps, that's how I described him in Z1. You rang? Are there Pulse voices in Z2? I actually never made that connection. Actually, it's kind of funny, I guess a lot of the enemies, like, they kind of look the same, but not really, like, Moblins are in here. Gorias. Poppin' Floss, welcome. It's the No Limit Texas Hold'em of speedrunning, exactly. How are you doing? Welcome. Let's do this. I wouldn't do this otherwise, but my health is a little low. I'm gonna get level up soon, so we should be okay. Yeah, what are those little bouncy rabbit, bunny, cat things? Even though they do look like Pulse voices now that you mention it. So I'm a little surprised they're not. Meg mats. Okay, I did not know that. Thank you. Are they relatives of Pole's voices? They have the same mechanics. Whoops, that's fine. We're gonna get life here very soon. It's coming up. Oops! Totally miscounted there. For some reason in my head I was like, oh, the third one's gonna be the magic up. It's okay, we're getting a life up soon. Oops, smooth. Alright, this is not going well so far. This first attempt is a little slow, but again, we have mucho time to save, hopefully, in the entire run. I could be wrong, though. I don't know. I actually honestly don't think I'm going to... I could maybe eke out an 83 right now, but beyond that, I don't think I can with my current skills and knowledge. Whoops. And rock dodging abilities. Ah, and fish dodging abilities. Okay, this is fine. I just might die here, but this is fine. God damn it! Okay, I was legit scared there. Jeez. I was trying to avoid using magic. I was like, no, I don't want to. Because the level up was coming really soon. It's fine. Keys hit, no problem. Are these even keys, actually? I don't even... I could just be assuming incorrectly. I'm just like, sometimes I'll just call enemies whatever they look like to be in Z1. Like, part of me wants to call these, Zols or gels, but they're not. Oops. Okay. Still alive. That's good. Alright, we'll have the push in here. There's a push. Perfect. Flawless combat on display. Perfect. Can't go any better. Bobo! Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Hope you're having a lovely Catterday. No, I was trying to be cool there. Oh dear! Uh-oh. Alright. Just gonna do that. Be safe. Good. Thanks for the good luck. How are you doing? I've seen you in JSR's stream. I remember he's always saying how much he loves your name. Hope you're having a lovely Catterday. We're good. Alright. Wanted Dead, thank you. Give me 1 sec. I have some coffee in front of me. Only problem with this game, it's a little, like I said, there's not many breaks built into this game. This is a little annoying. They're called Ache? Oh, I thought they were keys. Okay. Learned something new today. There we go. Got one of the hits. Thank you, Wanna Dead. How are you doing? Pastry's good to see you. Good morning. How are you doing? Happy Catterday. Yeah, coffee's good. I'm a little tired, I'm not gonna lie. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Like, last night, I think it was like, I don't even know what time it was, I didn't check, but like... Someone apparently still had a firework, and a very large one that they decided to fire very close to my house at like, I'm guessing it was 2 or 3 in the morning. Just a loud bang, and then that was it. I was like, god damn it. People, it's over. It actually scared the crap out of me. It was pretty loud. Like, it sounded pretty close. It's like, good grief. Yeah, Ache. It's such a funny name. Whee! Shouts out to Cheeseball. Oh, wait, I don't have Fairy. Like, wait a minute. Oh dear. Let's get lucky. Not get lucky, damn it. I tried getting a little lucky there and just seeing if I could avoid dipping into the caves, but... Whee! I don't know how common the Wii strats are, but like I said, a big fan of Cheeseball in her streams, so... She told me you have to Wii if you're when you're running this game. I'm like, alright, you're the boss. Jerk. And then there's like literally 20 Wii commands. JSR went ham one day. Oh dear, that's not good. The French one impressed me. If you do exclamation OWI, or not OW, OUI, excuse me. That one made me laugh when I saw that. But apparently that's the equivalent of sound you would make in French. Oh dear, alright. He's awesome, man. He's definitely been one of my longest and best Twitch friends, in a sense. Alright. He's taught me so much about Z1 and Z2. Should have a post shot. Always on this last, oh my god, I was trying to do the... No! Oh no, we didn't get the posh! That's fine. Hey, Crit, good morning, buddy. Good to see you as always. How's everything going? Oh, really? Yeah, I don't think I've ever... And again, this is just on me, because, like... A lot of times I just, I didn't watch, many Z2 runs. So I wasn't really running it at the time, but now that I am, I'd, like, definitely be more inclined to watch more. Can get lucky. Hey, the Auror, thank you for the follow and welcome. Hope you're having a lovely Catterday. I'm doing well, Crit. Just a little tired, but things are good. Had a bunch of beers yesterday, so... Good Friday. How are you, sir? How's, little Carnova? Acacia, welcome. Good morning. Happy Catterday. Chef Michael, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Oh, I didn't even realize then. Nefarious, is that... not that you would necessarily know this. That's... Is that what Meg's emote is? Meg-Mac attack? I never even put that together. Oops. I've actually probably casted Life First. Didn't even realize that's what her emote is. It's the bearded bouncing kitty from the... is it bearded? Playing with her. Aw. What are you up to today on this lovely Catterday? Time to hydrate. So yeah, again, this is my first time running against these splits. I just got a new PB at the end of the stream last time, so not exactly sure. I still feel like I'm at the point I have to kind of assume any run can PB, but I don't know. There's a lot of red on this one, though. Yeah, downstab, it's such a game changer in this run. Like, once you get it, it feels way less stressful, and it's so much easier to kind of manage some of the enemies in combat. Again, it's a little surprising to me that Link... One, needs to learn to downstab from someone. You'd think he'd be able to figure that out. But two, he can't seem to extrapolate and learn upstab automatically. It's just... He's lacking that critical thinking. I don't know. Poor Link. Not go correctly. You're lucky. Okay. No, no fairy. Okay. I was like, I don't need you. And we could try the infamous prawns walk. Oh, so yeah, it's amazing because like Simple Dude literally he's approved every single one of my VODs very quickly. Big shout out to Simple Dude. I'm always amazed at how quickly the PBs get approved and reviewed. Backspawn? Okay, we got a shot. We got a shot. Let's go. I didn't need the fairy in that scenario, no offense, but oh, I swear I was tapping up sooner. That's fine. Come on, game. Alright, one encounter's not terrible. I'll take that. First of all, Crit, how dare you? let's not shame any of the teachers. Oh dear. That didn't go according to plan. There's nothing wrong with that, you know, we've got our ninja friend. For example, in the last ninja, Dad Bod Ninja. Still gets the job done though, so get lucky. I still don't know how to do that in P5, that clean bounce off the wall when you grab that one key. Have you tried pointing your sword down while you jump? And Link's like, oh! Like Samsonite. I was way off. Yeah, that's true, he does have a spear. Kinda cool if you had a spear in this game, no? Alright, so again, we're not going to be too concerned about the time. Let's, again, just get a feel for the game. I've definitely had a few runs in the past few streams where I couldn't even get to, like, P3 or 4 without dying, so... it's, still... Oddly enough, I feel like I still need to kind of focus on the 1cc element a bit. It's not entirely free. Crit, when are you gonna come back to this game? Or you made super fast progress in the game. And then you ran away. You're like, screw it. Which is maybe the smart thing. I wish I did that with Z1. No, I'm just kidding. Get that sub 40. I still remember when I first started learning Z1. I'm like, I'm just gonna go for the sub 40. That's it. 2 years later, I'm like, god damn it. Alright, let's get frisky. That's a bad idea. That was too close. I should have backed off. Ooh, dear. Oh, God. Ooh, that was bad. That was bad. I almost died there. Twice. That's what I'm talking about. I gotta be more careful. Trying to get too frisky. That's true, that's true. That's true, Elfie. We're not here to judge. We're not here to judge. Oops. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's okay. That's true, though. Whatever floats your proverbial boat. Not that I really need that, but again, it's probably stuff that this is what I need to start doing in terms of optimizing, like knowing when I'm good and just not kill things if I don't have to. Let's wait. Don't want the disco. I think so. Nefarious would probably know better than I would, to be totally honest. Okay. Okay, game. That's just... This is cool. Wow. Oh, you are not. Okay, I did not know that. Wait, is that a... Wait, hold on. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. I swear I've seen people use fairy to... go through key doors? Am I wrong? Or do you still use a key? I don't know. Like, I swear I've seen people do it. Oh, dear. Like, I know I'm definitely fine on experience now, so that's why I'm like... I don't have a push chance either. I just got that P-bag drop, so... Count is 0, or... I wouldn't mind a push, though, but... Oh, maybe that's what I've seen then, Nefarious. Yeah, I swear I've seen people do that, but... Oh, that's a huge gap. Wow. I don't think I've seen one that big. A push, right? Oh, but do not go out with the... Okay, so if you have... bear with me with my amateur question, if you don't mind. If you fairy and you still have a key, that's cool, right? Oh dear. Okay, thank you. Thank you for clarifying. Whee! I think I should be okay if I don't take any more damage. I don't think I would count. It was like 5, 4 or 5 maybe. Oh, just kidding. Not that I need that, but... Alright, let's get lucky. Dope. Hey, Permish, good morning. Happy Catterday. Thanks for the good luck, how are you doing? Whoops. Oh, I didn't even think about that. The ceiling walk. Alright, let's see if we can make up some time on the way back. Nope. Prawns Schmo? First of all, how dare you, Cananophone? Welcome in, how are you doing? This is not going well. What are you doing? I was just waiting for that. Alright, we're okay. Alright, we're good. Let's walk the wrong tile. Let's just do- Oh god! I was gonna say, let's do that for safety. Jesus. Whee! Oh, I took a hit there. I have a bad habit of doing that. I should be okay if I don't take any more damage, yeah. What's up, Kevin? Welcome. Happy Catterday, how are you doing? Give me a push, give me a push. Let's get lucky. Thank you. Alright, what are we doing here? 733. Yeah, again, welcome in everyone. Hope everyone's enjoying their Catterday. It's a nice and chill and lazy one. Already 40 seconds behind. Oh dear. So I could make that up in P6 actually, or was it 5? Yeah, there's P5. In my PB, I randomly took a wrong path. I like had a brain fart. I probably lost about 20 seconds in that in P5. So. Hey Piz, welcome. Welcome. How's your Catterday going? Glad you're enjoying the hat. Jump there. Whee! The Posh. Yeah, we call it the Posh. Shouts out to Zorilla. Oh dear. Cheeseball, welcome. We were just talking about you earlier. Thanks for the good luck. I was giving you a shout out for teaching me the Wii strats. How are you doing? Hope you're having a lovely Catterday. I haven't died yet, but our pace is not fantastic. Whee! Alright, let's see if I can not die here. You jerk. The timing usually works. Easy game. Hey Savage, welcome. Happy Catterday. Hope you're doing well. Couldn't give me a push, huh? Apparently have nice experience. How's your, what are you up to today, Cheeseball? Oh dear.
Banana. Take a buck. Happy Catterday. Links up all night to get pouch up all night to get pouch up all night to get lucky.
Thank you for the 100 bits. Sorry, I will look in 1 second. This room scares me. Valentine, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Up all night to get Posh. Let's go. Oops. Oh. How's your Catterday going, Valentine? Hope all is well. Push. I forget where the drop is. I've been playing the levels pretty consistently, so I actually usually know where the drops are. There should be one pretty soon. I'm not tracking them yet, but alright, we're definitely good on XP now. Yeah, the Iron Knuckles are. Once you kind of learn the combat to them, it's pretty relatively straightforward. What's up, Cooking? How's your Catterday going? Just relaxing. It's hot. How hot is it? I'm sorry. I could probably skip these, but it's so hot. Cheeseball became fondue. I'm sorry. Stop. That was actually moderately clever. You have to give me credit for that. Unlike this fight. There it is. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I just did the Coming to America bit without even realizing it. Thank you, thank you. Hey, if that was a cleaner fight, that would have been a gold probably, which is nice, but got the, I had the quick kill on our horse riding friend, whatever it's called. Whatever. Whee! Get your wheeze. No, I'm just kidding. Get your wheeze out. Oh dear.
I became fondue. Also, that's beautiful. Is that velvet?
It's not velvet. Thank you, Cheeseball, for the 100 bits. Oh dear. What is that, velvet? First of all, Yeah, that was kind of lewd, I'm sorry.
Nana?
Almost took the encounter there. Okay, we're good.
Take a buck. Only 3,600 bits. Next emote, PogChamp.
Damn it. Thank you, Canada Phone, for the 100 bits. I'm eventually going to get... Oh, dear. Sorry, one sec. Ah, damn it. I already messed that up. This game's too hard. This game's too hard. No! Yeah, I'm gonna get a, like, more proper set of bit emotes. Eventually. I'm just in the queue with my artist, so... Yeah, I mean, I think people appreciate the mild looting. I'm a little nervous doing this, but... The only reason why I say that is just because my life is not amazing right now, but yeah, I just need to, I need to kind of figure out what I want to do with them. Like, if I could figure out a theme, or even maybe just making a new character for it, I'm gonna do one or the other, I just don't know what. Like, I would like there to be, like, a clear kind of distinction, I guess, between the bit and the sub-emotes. That's just my OCD side kicking in, though. Get lucky. Okay. Let's go. No! Okay, let's go. Easy game! We got it. Ooh, just barely moved. Alright, that might help make up some time from the... Alright, we're back to normal. Let's go. And by the way, if anyone's wondering, the easy game is completely sarcastic when I say it, so... I say that a lot in Z1 when it's actually impossible. This game is kind of impossible too, but in a different way. It really does though, because like the swings are so wild. I mean, you could, I see it even in my splits. Like that, if you weren't here for my last stream, I forgot if it was my PB or if it was the run before that, but like I had splits that were like gold, red, green. Like it's so easy. The swings are crazy in this game. Yeah, and first of all, Cheeseball, how dare... No, I'm just kidding. Your clipping skills are amazing. It's funny. Sometimes I go back to watch like what people clipped, and there's always a bunch of with Cheeseball and me making like stupid sounds or funny voices. I do that a lot, though. I think it's just I'm just an animated character, I guess, of sorts. Why did I save that much time? Was my PB that bad? Yes, it was. Meryl time. Good morning. How are you? Happy Catterday. Hope all is well. Yeah, apparently the walk was that bad on my PB. All right, we got 20 seconds back. No, you're great, Cheeseball. I was saying. I was giving you big shout-outs before. Big fan of your stream. Fun, cozy, crude environment. Crude in a good way. Oh, can't read. Kelsey, good morning. Happy Catterday, how are you doing?
Hey, I started out mopping the floor just like you guys. But now I am washing lettuce. Soon he'll be on fries, then the grill. In a year or two he'll make assistant manager, and that's when the big bucks start rolling in.
What a great quote! Civic, thank you for the 150 bits. Oh, I was on the wrong tile. Okay, this works. okay, we made it. That wasn't terrible. How's your Canada going, Kelsey? How did the, I unfortunately wasn't able to catch it, but how did, Ducate's run go? I heard you were doing comms on it, correct? Hopefully it went smoothly. Whee! It was funny? Funny in a good way, I hope. Shouts out to Louis Anderson. Uh-oh. Alright, let's see if I can not take a hit here. Finally, for once. I always take a hit there. I don't know why. I just mistime the jumps, usually. Oh, good. Awesome. That's great to hear. I'll have to try to catch it later. Yeah, Takate was telling me about it yesterday. I was like, I had to step out. I was like, oh, I feel bad.
Take a butt. When you think of garbage, think of a
When you think of garbage, think of Akeem. Thank you, Cheese Ball, for the 100 bits. Oh dear. I don't even need the posh. You know what? I don't need the posh. Alright, so I haven't died yet, so I can take intentional deaths if needed. At minimum, we take 1, I think? If I want to get frisky, I could take like 2 or 3, but I don't know if I'm feeling that frisky yet. Z1R? I would be more inclined to do Z1R if anything. To be totally honest, I'm just not a big fan of rando, but I might do a crowd control. It seems like it would be fun though, so I'll probably do one, maybe once next month, once things kind of settle down a bit for me. Actually, you know what? I didn't even think about that. That could be something for either my birthday or my stream Twitchversary, which are both next month. I'm gonna level up. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. So the only caveat, though, that's a little unfortunate is that I don't have a EverDrive Pro, so I would have to play on emulator, which is not the worst thing, but I would, obviously just be more comfortable playing on hardware, but... What do you have to work on, Kevin? Whee! Whoops. Whee. Okay, come back. You just want to kill him because you're gonna have to deal with him on the way out if you don't, so... You jerk. Got the... Wait, 2 for 1 sale, or whatever. Well, there's one more Wii. Got the post, though, so we might not need to take it... Again, if I don't have to take the death, I probably will avoid it for now, just because I don't trust myself in late game that much. Whee! Cowboy boots, 2 for 1 sale. That's not... as much as it's a good archicism, it's not really... I need something that's more relevant to my channel. Like wolf hats 2 for 1 sale. I don't know. I mean, what kind of boots would I... No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Sorry. Oh dear. But we're not picking up hats. What kind of boots? What kind of boots would I need? Oh dear, why am I jumping? I'm an idiot. I'm gonna die. We're good. The oh dear boots. That actually could work. Okay. What? Where was the beams? Alright. Let's go. Let's get lucky. Okay. It's fine. Not the cleanest dig, but we didn't get stuck. Oh dear. Boots and hats and boots and hats. What is that from? That sounds kind of familiar. Fuzzy slippers. That works. buns have no seeds. Wait, that's hard to say. And again, first of all, Cheeseball, how dare you talk about my buns that way? My buns are fine and dandy the way they are, thank you very much. I didn't take a hit there, I always take a hit there. Getting better, maybe. Probably not. Or not. Crap! Alright, I'm probably gonna have to take a death. I've been having enough for life. Don't. Okay, I don't want to take a death here, though. Posh? Anywhere? Posh? Posh? I don't think my drop. Yeah, I never get a drop there. Oh wait, this is the free one. This isn't. Oops. Come on, Link. Not that hard. It's not that hard. Killing me. Oh, do they not? For some reason I thought they were in the big drop group. Alright, so I'll take a death here if I don't get lucky. I mean, even if... it might be worth just taking one regardless. My health is kind of sketchy anyways. Yeah, I'll just take a death. We'll do it. Just for fun. Not now. I'm like, yeah, maybe I should... Yeah, I was gonna say, maybe I could salvage it, but it's gonna be tough with the magic. If I didn't have low life, I would have probably not taken that death, but... You need enough magic to cast, Oh my god. Cast... Good grief. Cast Reflect. Or, Karok? I always forget the names. I'm really terrible with names, not even just in gaming, but in real life, so... One death is fine, though. Like I said, I haven't taken any yet, so... I'm... Like, last stream I was dying non-stop, and the early game was really dumb. Not that we really need that, but... Let's top off. Karok. Oh, that's so awesome, Cheeseball. I definitely want one. Ooh, the duck didn't work. I usually just, like, run into him and duck. Mistimed it. Glad all the practice is paying off. So again, P5, I could probably save like 20 seconds here if it doesn't go terribly. If you weren't here for my PB, I excuse me. I randomly took the wrong route in the palace out of nowhere. I was like, it's funny. I remember I was in this room. I was like, this doesn't feel right. The enemies are all weird, and chat is spamming like, turn around. What are you doing? Eco key. I don't know if we're quite there yet. Skill wise, I haven't practiced it. Yeah, I just, it was just one of the elevators. Yeah, I'll explain what happened when I get there. Mm, 844. Sorry, we're gonna take the chicken strats. Don't steal my magic. Eco Fairy, let's go. Is that the actual name of the strat? Not that it... Wait, Eco Fairy, just to clarify... You mean what I just did, or is there actually an Eco Fairy strat? I just want to make sure I'm not confused. Hey, cool, welcome. So, Eco Key, you know that room that I just casted Fairy in? I don't know if you saw that. There's a way you could kind of like use jump and take a damage boost off the bubble. That's faster, but I haven't practiced it, so I wouldn't feel confident in doing it. And plus, if you miss it, it could mess up your kind of like magic for the rest of the come on, the rest of the level potentially. So. Oh, okay. So yeah, I just want to make sure if you weren't referring to maybe something else that I. Oops. Maybe another strat that I wasn't aware of or something. What am I doing? Yes. Oh, nice. We're gonna get free refills. All right, that actually kind of worked. I usually. So I must be a little head experience right now because I usually don't get that until a little later on in the level. Whoops. Oh, I killed the Magos. That's why. Or Magos. I don't know. Is May or Mag? Does anyone know? So basically what happened, Cheeseball, in the run, after I completed this section, I went down here and to the right by accident instead of going to the other elevator. I just like I said, I just kind of like zoned out for a bit. Lago, my Mago? Mago. Whatever. This game's too hard. All the way down to the pronunciation, this game's too hard. There's more XP. The brick drops, I believe, are random. Completely random. What am I doing? Yeah, it's worth practicing. Like I do, it's. Like I said, my overworld movement is probably the first thing I still want to work on. Magoo? Mago? I don't know. Ah. Come on! Wow, they're just spawning like all over my face, all up in my business. Hey, Jam. Welcome in. How's your Catterday going? Oh, wait. I thought I was going to cross 800. That's why I paused for a second. Yes! In the face! But if you miss the... Okay, so bear with me. If you miss the Eco Key... Are you kind of boned then for that, for that jump room you have to use... Or the room you have to use jump to get the key in? Or do you just have to wait it out? That's what I'm more afraid of. If you miss, then it's like, oh dear. Crap. Okay, that worked. Man, they're just... I'm gonna have way too much experience. What the... Yeah, so I literally don't need to kill, like, anything for the rest of this WoW level. So many, Magos is... I'm gonna keep butchering that until someone... Let's get lucky. God damn it. We got the plunger, let's roll. Oops. Okay, so you have to. Alright. Yeah, that's the only thing that makes me nervous about that strat. Oh, wait, it's not this one. Crap. Alright, so don't kill anything. Don't kill anything. Literally can just go. Yeah, so this is where I got confused last time. I wasn't paying attention. I just went down that elevator to the left. Or no, not this one. It was the next one. Hey, account, welcome. How's your Catterday going? Yeah, I've never had this much XP. It's weird. Like I said, so many of those Magos has just gone my way, so... Like, normally I would have, like... This amount, like, towards the end of the level. We still have a ways to go. Yeah, this is where I got confused. I went down and left here. That's when I wasn't paying attention. I was like... would be proud. First of all, how dare you, Cheeseball? I always think of that every time I see Tiamat, or think of the prawnzo. Oh, that poor sunburnt little pup. Nice. Not break the block. so tired. So tired. Happy Catterday Cry, how's it going? The one we got a free, it's this one. Freaking jerks. I was gonna be like, oh, I don't need magic, but now I'm like, okay, let's just play it safe. Yeah, coffee is good. Whoops. I gotta drink more of mine. Oh, crap. Come on! What? What? I don't know what was going on there. That was weird. I could not skip him for the life of me. Good grief. My god. This fight. Really need to learn the frisky strat. Jesus. Like I said, that's how bad it was in my PB. We're gonna be even. Wow, it was like 30 seconds that I lost. It's crazy. I didn't think it was that much. We're back in it. Oh, actually, this might be risky, though. I didn't even think with so much experience. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Let's see what happens. So, if it's around 6K, I probably have to bail. I think we can make it. Okay, we're good. I was just nervous because, yeah, basically if you leave a screen as you're leveling up, you could soft lock, so that's a little frisky. A little frisky. No attack 9. No attack 9. Okay, we're good. We're good. Alright. Again, I'm trying to be a little bit more deliberate with leveling because I've made a lot of mistakes lately. Not good. Yes, you are a cheeseball. Yo, Quiff. Happy Catterday, good morning, how are you? Hope you're having a good one. And we're green. Look at that time save. How's work been going for you, Quiff? This is another lock I need to learn. I don't know how to do this. Super green. Minus 1.5 seconds, let's go. Ray Dude, thank you so much for the host. Another crazy good Z2 runner in the house. How's it going? Don't judge me by this walk. Don't judge me. I'm sorry. I gotta learn this. Damn it. Okay. I was like, they usually jump a little bit sooner than that. No, don't judge me. Don't judge me. No! I'm gonna try one more time. I hate doing this walk. You jerks. Ah. Alright, so we're gonna lose time here. Yeah, how's your Catterday going, Ray Dude? Oh dear. This shouldn't really matter too much, it's not that much health. Thank you for the good luck, Ray Dude, I need it. Oh dear. I should pay a little bit more attention to my health, but... Alright. That's fine. The JSR kind of showed me how to do this. I don't know if I actually remember. I got it last run. Ah! I was like, there's no way I'm gonna avoid that. I think I did that wrong too. I was on the wrong tile. It's fine. Please. No! Damn it. Let's try and avoid that. Cheese ball. In the face. Uh-oh. Thank you so much for the gift sub to Ray Dude. Ray Dude, welcome. Hold on. I don't... Welcome back to Prawnzo's Pub. Enjoy the emotes, enjoy the woos. Thank you so much, Cheeseball. I appreciate your support and kindness. No. Alright, we didn't die. That's good. Thank you, Cheeseball, for the gift sub to Ray Dude. That actually worked. I was just improvising. I was like, and halfway as I was singing that, I'm like, oh, this is actually gonna fit. Hey Guy, welcome. The world record is in my splits in the bottom right corner. It's 1:13:46 by Simple Dude. Get out. Is he angry though, Cheeseball? He doesn't seem like he's that angry, but... Judges? He's grumpy. Hey Balinor, oh dear indeed. Thanks for the good luck, how are you doing? Well, but he doesn't kick us out though, you know, he doesn't offer us any treats or snacks or drinks either, which is kind of rude, but... like, that's the least you could do, you know, you've got someone who's on a long journey. 9.69 out of 10. I hope ZK didn't hear that. Thank you, Meryl, for the nice score. See, Lady Galaga gives 8 out of 10. That's a respectable score. Yay, more red. Bailey's with coffee before bed. If you're not sensitive to the caffeine, but... Bailey's and coffee is a good combo. Oh dear. I can make that. Oh dear! The Tektites! Are these even Tektites? Again, I'm still just sticking with all the Z1 names just because I'm so familiar with them. This is not gonna go well. Oh! Oh! Damn it, I could have made that. I went to the right. I was trying to, but... Damn it. Oh! Tried to get away. Oh dear. It's okay, we're getting a heart container. Oh, they are Tektites, okay. Because we were talking about that earlier. It's kind of interesting how some of the enemies are similar but not the same between the two games. Jumping trash cans, yeah. Let's see, Pal 6. Goal here is not to go to Canada. I haven't been to Canada in a while, so... Oh dear. Still have whiz robes. Alright, so killing... I can't jackhammer, I don't know why. It's you know why? It's because I was making fun of Link before. Not figuring out how to upstab on his own. I deserve that. I thought that was not gonna shoot at me. Jordan. Alright, let's not fall. Whee! No, we're not going to Canada. How dare you, cheeseball? I'm probably gonna go because I said that. Get lucky. Easy game. Oh, crap. I hate this. Oh, thank you. Please? We got the crusty eyes. No Canada. Our pit beneath the land. Hey, Shinigami, welcome. I know, right? Oh dear. Okay, we're not completely out of the woods yet. There's still one more opportunity to go to. I wouldn't quite call it Canada. We could call this Vancouver Island. There it is. I deserve that. I haven't done that in a while. Montana, or we could just call it Washington since it's close enough. That was a trip to Washington we just did there. God damn it. Oh dear. Well, so I'm thinking in this case. I'm already down magic. You jerk. Just hoping for a posh. Whee! Oh, that could be it. That could be it. Damn it. I got it once in a run, but... so I should probably take a death. What room is the most efficient? This is where I struggle with this. Oh, I guess I could still get a posh too, but... I'm kind of screwed, right? Whoops. Okay. Gonna play it safe, but I guess not. Oh, this was a bad idea. Okay. That was a little frisky. I should have killed the, oh dear. Posh? See? Easy game. The run continues. Oh, it's so dirty. It's so dirty. Wait, do I have enough, actually? I think I do. Oh, wait, do I not? I don't think I do, actually. Isn't it 5 boxes? Oh, there we go. Oh, I'm good. Okay. Damn it, I still don't really know that super well. Told you, all part of the plan. All part of the plan. Oh dear. Oh, wait. Oh, it's only 2.5. For some reason, I don't know why why I was thinking I need so much. I might be thinking of, oh, maybe I'm thinking more P4. Oh, I'm thinking P4, or, Reflect. That's what I'm thinking of. Whee! Oh yeah, so we're good for jump. Alright, let's see if I can not die this time in the pit. Make sure remember to queue that up this time, too. Get lucky. Feeling frisky. Whoops. Ah, I didn't want to die there. I was like, whatever. Okay. Good grief. I'm gonna die. Oh dear. Oh dear! The 3-cycle bar, but not great. Actually, oddly enough, that was one of my worst ones, but I didn't die. That's fine. Would have been green if it was faster, but... Hi, Derpy Barba, how are you? No attack 9. I still haven't done it yet. Still haven't done it yet. It's It's gonna happen soon, though. But... Hey, yeah, I know. I fully admit, I understand. It's a rite of passage. Everyone does it. But like I said, I've misleveled numerous times already, so that definitely counts for something, you know? This game is too damn hard. Alright, so yeah, it's kind of interesting. So, like I said, this is my first kind of playback of these splits. So, like I said, P5, there's a lot of time to save due to that mistake that I made. Where was that other place that I saved a lot of time? Oh, it was the after P3, so yeah, if I could just get a cleaner start. The good news is I have plenty of lives right now, so if we need to die in GP, we can. No biggie. Oops. Damn it. That's fine. Back spawns, please. I never get back spawns there. Oops. Oh dear. Oh dear. Coconut, come on. Whoops. Shoot. Oh, I'm gonna take an encounter because of that. Damn it. Bonked one of the walls. You basically have to walk like perfectly, otherwise you're gonna take an extra encounter. God damn it. Okay. I've been having a lot of trouble with this room. I might die here. Good grief. Oh dear. Let's go! I mean, I should have just gone. I should have just gone. No. You can't really avoid them. They. Yeah. Oh dear. I might die here. Okay, maybe not. That's okay. It's a little earlier than I would have liked, but... Maybe I should have even just taken the death, honestly, but... Alright, let's get lucky. How many lives? I probably have like 4 or 5 lives, actually. I only died once, and that was intentional, so... Hey, Civic, thanks for blessing the run. I don't think I have a PV shot here. I've not gotten a golden... in a GP in a while, so... I'm actually not even sure how to make it go faster, that's the thing. Like, I guess a lot of it would just be coming with, like, cleaner, movement, less combat. DL, thank you for the woo. Yeah, I mean, if I get a Claude now, I mean, who knows? Won't be too spicy. Good. Guy, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Glad you're enjoying the stream. Ah. I'm kind of okay with this. I'm not okay with that. Saw that. I was like, no. Alright. Wasn't terrible. Thanks for the good luck, Messiah. Yeah, this is an okay run. I don't know if I have a shot here, honestly, or not, but see what happens. Too much spice. Okay. Let's get lucky. Oh dear. I forgot how to do this setup too. JSR did show me that there's like a... Uh-oh. Okay. Fine. It's not fine. It's not fine. Ugh. This works. It wasn't terrible. It wasn't terrible. A little sketchy at first, but... ZKU dancing, kind of. Nice. Let's just be safe. Okay. It's fine. Like I said, I'm gonna have to take a death anyways, so I'm fine with it. Home stretch. This actually felt pretty clean so far. I don't feel like anything went terribly wrong, but... like that, but... I don't even care, I just want to get through. I'm gonna take a death soon anyways, so... And then wait for it. Squeesh! Wow, yeah, a lot of lives. Smooth run. Smooth run. Do I have a shot? I might actually have a PB shot. I didn't even realize. Whee! This GP action was pretty good. It's probably gonna be like... It might be a poverty PB, I think, if anything, but... Alright, let's go. Come here. Come here. Back. Bad fight. I might have a PB shot. A little teeny tiny one. Oh dear. Actually, I don't think so. There might be too much time. Might be gold though. If I don't die. I don't know, Z2 runners? No, I don't think I'm shot. 30 seconds? 40? If I don't even die here. I think that's the biggest caveat. She will PB. I did not expect that. There we go. As soon as I complain about not getting a goal. I was not expecting that. That was a weird run. That's the weird thing about this game. You just don't know. It's so early for me too that like I guess I could still save time everywhere, obviously, but yeah, that GP the walk was kind of messed up, but the actual palace felt pretty smooth. So not expecting.